Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, so I really wanted to get this damn combo sequence right, because I know some of you have been having issues with just having one Blazar and not thinking that's enough, and like it kind of makes sense. Like one Blazar alone is not enough. I mean, of course you have the protection of DECODE and PROXY, but sometimes you need another negation. So that's why I was trying to make it work where I didn't go too outside the box and too like reliant on drawing a certain card that didn't already have synergy with the deck. And those I'm talking about like DDR or Magnet Reverse. Like you have to have a setup, an established setup already for those to function. Like let's say you don't have the actual play and you draw Magnet Reverse, like it can't really finish the setup because you're meant to have it for a specific ideal setup. Does that make sense? And another thing I want to keep mention as well is that whenever you make a synchro deck or a combo deck, you gotta make sure you know exactly what those that variation of card will give you. Otherwise, you're just synchroing blind, like not knowing what the result is and kind of thinking, oh, this kind of works, so this kind of gives me that in that scenario. Like for the type of the decks that I'm attracted to, it's really like figuring out a certain result, making a certain combination of cards work and function and give you an insane outcome. That's the whole reason why I like this deck. Some of you would kind of question, oh yeah, it's because I play the deck because I enjoy it. I like having fun with this game, and I try to keep it at a basis of a competitive level. Of course there's odds are against me because top tier decks are much more consistent, and they will do whatever they need to do more consistently and more frequently. So you have to kind of like give and take. You want to enjoy the game as well, but like of course you have to understand, because I understand it as well. But anyways, okay, let's get to the combo. This is really crazy. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's gonna be a similar effect, special, and then this turns into your proxy. Okay, you get a pitch level eater, special, level 8, quick draw, and then this becomes, I don't know, I blanked out for a second there, I don't know why. And then it's DECODE, and then you just do the same Sophia sequence. Okay, level 8, go for your first one, level 8 again, go for your second one, special, activate effect, brings back this one. Remember, since you use the Blackwing as a material, it doesn't matter either or tuner or non-tuner, it becomes a tuner, so it's really cool. Synchro, level 8, synchro for your last one. Okay, and level 8 again, synchro for Danglong. Level 8 Danglong, go for Librarian. Danglong activates. You want to put them at the far end because you want to keep these unoccupied, especially this one. You level 8 Sophia, and then this will give you your jets. Okay, you draw a card. This is what you want to see, because if you don't draw the actual card that I'll show you right now, odds are of you drawing are pretty likely, because you're gonna draw so much. Okay, and then you're gonna level 8 your jet, and this is going to become your proxy. I don't have a second proxy, so I'm gonna just utilize the World Chalice guy. You can still make it that way because they're both different attribute and different type. Yeah, making sure. So yeah, that's meant to be a proxy. I'll just put a proxy. Makes more sense. Okay, and then this is going to be your Excel. Okay, draw a card, activate effect, you boost, so it becomes level 6, and then you level 8, becomes your Coral, so you draw 1, level it again, and becomes your charge. Okay, so you draw 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you levelly charge. Okay, treasure. And then you're just gonna like go ahead and use both your for after. Okay, so you search for ideally pretty much just a 1-star tuner, because 1-star tuners are very important in this deck. Okay, so then you can either use the jet engrave. That's why you have multiple 2 tuners or like this, because you want to make sure you have the resources. So let's go. Let's just do this specialist. Okay, so that becomes your formula. So you draw 1, draw 2. This is what's gonna make the play possible. Okay, so then you're gonna banish your Zohaya, specialist, and this is gonna be your first dragon. Okay. Oh. Draw on the card. And then I wanted to find something that had synergy with the deck already, so that's what led me to this guy. Remember, you did all this without normal summoning, okay? So you summon this here, you bring this back, activate Jet's effect, tribute this, bring this back, and then this is your second dragon. Where'd he go? Put it there. And then you level it. And there it is. Dude, I was excited when I figured it out. I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome. And you want to put QUASAR here because this can bounce out, and then when it comes back, you could put a level weeder there, and then you could utilize his effect. So that's one thing to take note. But anyways, that's it, dude. The freaking last night I was on Voyager Pro 2. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, come on, there should be a way. And then I ended up doing a sequence. I was like, wait. And then this came to mind. I was like, oh my god, that's freaking crazy, dude. So that's pretty insane. That's pretty awesome. Like, that's the whole point. I like this deck because you try to figure out the variation of combos that a specific card choice will give you. It's a different strategy. It's different to how like back and forth games or decks that do that. Like Zoo, they're aggressive and they can be passive as well because they can main hand trap and stuff. But it's kind of you have to consider that they're top tier and they're like, you see how they generate advantage with just a singular card. So it's like you have room for all those disruptions, whereas combo decks can't. You have to make sure everything is in place for it to work and flow properly. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.